Hi, good afternoon. My name is Kara McAllister. I am the daughter of Arlene Lakin. She is the founder of Florida's Voice on Developmental Disabilities. Now, the whole origin of this organization was started because of my younger brother Douglas, who now lives and has been living at the Ann Storck Center. He's been there for over 20 years now and is thriving. It's a wonderful, wonderful facility that my parents were very happy he was able to find space to live there. My mother, because of my brother, became extremely passionate and determined and dedicated to her organization and to advocating for those that did not have a voice of their own. She would be up nights working and putting together envelopes to mail out flyers for her conferences that I and my husband actually had attended and assisted. She did these because she wanted everyone out there to be informed that needed to be informed or who wanted to be informed about anyone that they had known, a family member or a friend who had somebody with disabilities. It was a tireless effort, but she never gave up because she would never give up on my brother Douglas. Unfortunately, in 2018, she passed away, but her legacy lives on. It lives on in her family and me and my younger brother Douglas and all those around her that she's impacted with her work and her voice. Her voice was very powerful and very strong, and she will be terribly missed. I think about her every day. She's in my children's faces when I look at them, in my house when I walk around. She's everywhere. She was an amazing, strong woman, and I miss her terribly. So thank you so much for honoring her with this wonderful event, and I take pride in this, and I know that she would be very appreciative as well. So thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Nan Rich. I'm a former state senator and currently a Broward County Commissioner. Arlene Lakin was my friend. Arlene Lakin was a distinguished, highly respected elder law attorney in Broward County. When you knew Arlene, you knew it was not surprising that she would select this kind of law to practice. Her life was devoted to the most vulnerable people in our community and state, including seniors, developmentally disabled, Alzheimer's patients, and others with long-term health care and service needs. Arlene used her own family experience with the birth of a profoundly disabled child to propel her into a career of elder law and community service, both of which she worked at with unselfish dedication. She was always willing to help someone in need. Arlene participated as a guest speaker in educational forums, sharing her expertise and knowledge on issues related to elder law, aging, Alzheimer's, guardianship, special needs trusts, and of course, developmental disabilities. Her founding of Florida's Voice on Developmental Disabilities, a statewide advocacy and networking organization, and her advocacy for dignity and choice of people with developmental disabilities resulted in so many families obtaining the services and care they needed. I knew Arlene and worked with her since I entered Florida legislature in the year 2000. During my 12 years in the legislature, she was my go-to person on disabled issues, and she generously shared her expertise with me. Arlene epitomized unselfish dedication. She worked tirelessly as an advocate and a volunteer on behalf of so many organizations throughout the community, and she was a trusted colleague and a valued friend. No matter what life threw at Arlene, she was kind, compassionate, and helpful to others. She was loving, brilliant, and a passionate advocate for social justice. Her legacy includes so many people with developmental disabilities who will never know who she was, but she changed their lives for the good. For all these reasons and more, it is my privilege to present this proclamation from the Board of County Commissioners to the Ann Storck Center, hereby proclaiming Friday, April 23rd, 2021 as Arlene Lakin Day in Broward County, Florida, in honor of this special woman who devoted her time and life to those who could not serve themselves. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Braulio Rosa. I am the Executive Director of the Broward County Bar Association. It's my distinct honor to just say a few words about Arlene Lakin. Arlene was this amazing, giving, thoughtful person, as you all know here. I worked with her in her capacity as the chairperson for our elder law practice section at the Broward County Bar Association. She was passionate, but yet kind. She was driven and wanted to get things done, but again, yet kind in her pushing to get things done. She always just wanted to educate people and always found a way to do it beyond the legal community. It wasn't just the legal community. So we greatly miss Arlene. I really enjoyed our friendship working together. And I am thrilled that Ann Storck is going to continue educating in her name. No one more deserves it than Arlene. Just a beautiful soul, and we miss her. And so what I'd like to do now is pass it to our current chair of elder law and her friend, Jill Ginsburg.
Thank you so much, Braulio, and I am really honored to be here today. Not only obviously am I the current chair of the elder law section of the Broward Bar Association, but I was also a very, very close friend of Arlene's, and she was really very meaningful in my life. She was my compatriot, and yet she was so much more than that. She was an activist, a mother, a wife, as Braulio reminded me, a nurse, then a lawyer, a caregiver, an advocate, and he was just a woman about town who never said no. So we are so happy today to be here for the Ann Storck Center, which represents everything that Arlene would have been so happy to know, that we're all here on her behalf. And this, the event that we're having today, honoring her, is something that she would be delighted to see, and probably is looking out over watching and very, very proud. So thank you all for being here, and thank you to the Ann Storck Center too.